welcome to the information video for a magical make-along. My name is Claire and I am hosting this make-along on my channel, The Mindful Knitter on YouTube. I just want to give you some information about what to expect coming up in a couple of weeks. So the make-along is going to run from July 24th to October 31st. So the reason that I chose July 24th is that is the day that Hogwarts students get their letters from the school. Caveat, this is not a Harry Potter make-along necessarily. I just really like Harry Potter. This is a kind of generic magical make-along. So it's not Harry Potter themed, but I will be making some Harry Potter things and you are certainly welcome to as well. So we'll be starting on July 24th and I will be releasing another kind of intro video on July 24th for you guys to kind of kick us off. It'll have a little bit more information about, well, some things that I will tell you about in just a moment. So we'll run all the way through October 31st. That's Halloween, if you're not familiar. And the reason I wanted to go till October 31st was to give everybody an opportunity to participate, even if they're not really into either Harry Potter stuff or magical stuff or other like magic fandoms, because Halloween things can count, because there's a lot of like magicalness around Halloween as well. So anything Halloween themed counts. So that's why we are going to start on July 24th, the day that Hogwarts letters go out, and go until October 31st, Halloween. I'm very excited. So to give you guys a little bit more information, I do have planned 2 videos that will be coming out during that time. July 24th will be your welcome, let's get started video. And then on September 1st, I will be releasing another video. September 1st is when Hogwarts students get on the train to go to school. And that's around the time where a lot of people are starting school anyway. So it can kind of be a fun sort of a beginning of fall sort of transition as well. So I'll be releasing at least those 2 videos, but I might be releasing some more as we go as well. There will also be some knit nights during this make-along on Zoom. So I will release those dates and the timing and all of that information when we get to that. And it doesn't necessarily have to be magical make-along related talk or projects during those knit nights. It could be anything, but we'll probably have a little bit of theming going on those knit nights since it's during the make-along time. So a couple of other things to just mention to you guys real quickly. We will be, for prizes, I came up with I think it's a fun system for prizes. It's going to be based on kind of what kind of group you fall into, or really assign yourself to. I do want to have the 4 Harry Potter houses, but I do recognize not everybody likes Harry Potter, which is fine. I want them to be included. And I also recognize that even if somebody likes Harry Potter, they might not like one of the houses so much. Like they might not want to be part of one of the school houses. So maybe they want to identify with like a different school other than Hogwarts, or, you know, things like that. So we have 5 prize categories, and they are going to be the 4 houses, so Ravenclaw, Gryffindor, Hufflepuff, and Slytherin. And then there's going to be a 5th category that is the study abroad category. So that could be anybody from any fandom at all. You know, it could be Chronicles of Narnia, or the first thing that comes to my mind is like Fern Gully. I don't know why, but like pixies and fairies and things count. So and including everybody who's maybe not into fandoms, but you know, is doing something for Halloween or whatever. So you can just assign yourself to that study abroad kind of category. And there will be points that we will earn for whatever group that you're in. We'll have like a fun like prize drawing for each of those groups, as well as somebody will win, I don't know, some grand something at the end. We'll have more information about that. So that's kind of how the prizes are going to be working out for this make along, which I think is really fun. And then other things to mention, so qualifying projects. You can do any kind of craft that you want as long as it's fiber yarn related. So spinning, crocheting, weaving, knitting, whatever. It's a make along, not a knit along. So feel free to do your craft of choice. And it's actually kind of fun to say craft for this make along because craft and magic, and anyway, I think that's fun. So any kind of crafting counts as long as it is yarn related. So crocheting, knitting, weaving, spinning. If there's one that I'm missing that somebody really wants to do that you'd really feel qualifies, let me know. But I think those will be kind of the main ones. And for the projects themselves, anything magical goes. So again, it can be Halloween themed if that's what you're into this year. It can be Harry Potter or any other fandom that's magic, but it doesn't have to be. Or it can just kind of be like generically magical, like mermaids, unicorns, fairies, gnomes. I think I'm going to count nature things just generally because nature is such a big part of like the fantasy world and magicalness. So because I know things like mushrooms come up a lot in all sorts of magical stuff. Fairy tales count. So yeah, as long as it is magical and feels magical, it counts. So those are pretty much it for the projects, I think. If you are interested in kind of where I'm drawing a lot of my inspiration for this make along, I'll share more about what I'm going to be, my hair is doing something weird. I'll share more about what I'm going to be doing particularly for my planned projects for the make along. But I am going to be using this book. This was gifted to me this past Christmas. And I have been really wanting to knit stuff out of it. And my thought was, as I was looking through it, trying to think of what I wanted to knit, that was actually where my inspiration for the make along came from. So Knitting Magic, this is one of the official Harry Potter pattern books. It is pretty great. I haven't made anything out of it yet, but it's got some great looking projects. So I'm very excited to get going on this. I think that is all of the important information. Oh, we will also have, so social media, Instagram and Ravelry. There will be a Ravelry group put together for this. I'm just going to have a magical make along as a group on the Ravelry. I guess it's like a conversation. So we have the Mindful Knitter podcast group on Ravelry. So within that, you will find a conversation tab that is called a magical make along. So that'll be where you guys can chat, post pictures of your projects, that kind of thing. You know, before we get started, feel free to chat and get to know each other a little bit. And then on Instagram, our tag is going to be a magical MAL. So a magical make along. And that is the hashtag on Instagram. I think that's everything. I will have this information in the description below the video as well. But I'm very excited about this make along. I've been looking forward to it for a couple months now, ever since I first thought of the idea. So I can't wait to get started. I can't wait to see what you guys come up with and to make with you, to hang out with you and chat. I think this is going to be great. So I will look forward to seeing you guys on July 24th for your magical beginning of this make along. I will see you then. Bye.